Okay, so um so I'm gonna apologize in advance for the noise. I don't know what's going on. We're doing laundry and I'm working, so I figured I would record while I'm doing this. And I'm kind of cold because I tried to sniff and cuddle my honey and take his cold away. How you feeling, baby?
Much better.
Because it went. It's gone to me. Okay. So we worked in Vroid. Um, and we have something. I don't remember what happened. Oh, we have an avatar. That's what happened. Now I'm going to use Dave's because, his is a cute girl, and cute girls get more views than cute boys. Plus, our guy's not that cute, so. I'm going to create a new workplace schedule thingy. See if I can get rid of any of those armatures. Nah. Delete all groups. So I had something already in here for. I already had something ready, but it turns out that I messed it up, and now I have to start over. So that's why I decided to redo this. In the last the first Vroid video, I showed you my avatar, and I showed that I like to transfer it over to the Second Life skeleton for more accessibility. I have because I've been working with Second Life, I have a huge library of Second Life resources, clothes, hairs, accessories, animations, and things like that. And plus, I like the Second Life skeleton more than I do the original Vroid one. We're going to import our model, and I'm going to show you the original skeleton. Then I'm going to show you how I fix it up, and then how we do something. I don't know. Transfer it over to the Second Life skeleton without having to rig. I have no watchers now. I guess I wore out all my lives. Nobody's coming now. So I'm going to start working on the skeleton now. And we're going to set this up so I can see questions. So if you have questions, please ask on the side. If you're asking why I'm doing so many lives, I'm bored. That's why. Got nothing else to do. So now we're going to start doing this. Alright, so first thing I'm going to do is to import our model into here. Now you're just going to press import, and then you're going to find your VRM file. How's it format? And it's right here. Now it may ask you to install the VR thing for you, the VR importer. So you may have to do that. But once you get that in, you'll be able to bring in your avatar, you see, with textures, with the materials and stuff like that. Just make sure that you have your materials viewport shading set to material and not on solid and not on texture, because textures is white. So we want to have it on material. Now that she's in, I want to go and do some correction to get these things out of my way. I'm going to select all her skirt bones, because look at the skeleton. So I suppose it makes sense, but at the same time it doesn't for me. She has 2 boot bones, regular arm bone, hand bones, a sleeve bone, which is nice. It's really great for kimonos. I don't know why we don't have that in Second Life. And it's like huge skirt bones that's inside, outside, and inside skirt bones. We don't need any of these right now. We just need to have a view of the basic skeleton that's here. So I'm going to use my C and turn on my draw distance, the display. So I'm going to turn on C, and I'm just going to select all of these bones. So I'm selecting the outer skirt bones, and I'm just going to delete them. I don't need them. And I'm going to do the same thing over here for the back ones and the front. And I think those are leg bones. So you get this and just delete those bones. Do the same thing for her arms. And delete this. Nope, almost deleted her arm bone. I want that. I want the sleeve bone to get out of here. Okay, so she's almost ready. Next thing we want to do is we want to adjust her torso bones here. As you see, if you can, she has 1, 2, 3, 4 bones in her skeleton. In her torso. Second Life only has 3 bones in the torso: chest, stomach, pelvis. So we need to decide which bone we want to get rid of. When I experimented, I found that the best one to get rid of is this J-Bip-C spine bone, like her middle bone right here. So I'm just going to select that, and just like before, we're going to delete that. Then I'm going to select her root bone and press G, and I want to say Z, and pull it up to like right about her belly button. And I'm going to do the same thing with this button, G and then Z, and then pull it down. They don't line up, but it's okay. It's not a big deal. Is this the root? Yes, it is the root. It's huge. It's a big root. That's like that thing. That's a huge root. Deuce Bigelow. That's a huge root. So we're gonna move her root. And what's this? Hips. Alright, that's what we want, is hips, not root. We want to take root, and we just want to throw root back here for a minute. Put it back there. Oh, back there. Anyway. Alright, so up top, we're going to grab her chest and her chest and upper chest bones, and we're going to move those. So I'm selecting here at the joint, and I'm going to move it just, make sure you got both of them, so I'm going to use B. And move both of them just below her rib cage, like right up in here. So you have chest, which can go up a little bit higher if you don't mind me saying. We have chest, we have stomach, and we have pelvis. And that's how I like to line this. We can also get rid of her nipple bones right here. Get out of there, nipples. We don't need you. And everything else should be fine. I mean, you know, we got the legs right here that don't react to L, which sucked. Okay, so now we have our skeleton all set up. I'm gonna leave. And what's this? What I want to do is I want to go to a new layer, press A, and select an avatar, and I'm going to use extended so I can get that rigged mesh bone. Alright, cool. Now, another thing I learned during this experiment is that for some reason Avatar 2 is still a pain in the butt when it comes to moving bones. And you're going to need to move a lot of bones. So we're going to, just for now, go select our Avatar one, and we're going to change it from, what is this, pose mode into weight paint mode. If I can ever find it in this stupid thing. If I could slap Gaia, that'd be one of my dying wishes. If only I got to smack Gaia. That's gonna be my only regret in life. So we have that, we have this, and I'm just gonna save, and I'm gonna save it again. This time making sure the baked texture's in there. External data. Pack all into blend. Of course it doesn't find that. Save as Pokemon title. Okay, I'm gonna open up my good old trusty 2.79 in my old blender, because it doesn't give me a lot of trouble when it comes to running, to doing the thing. You know, it doesn't give me trouble when I move bones. Unlike the new one that does. So I'm gonna select this. Open. And this one. Alright. So we have all that done. Let us begin the great renaming. So we need to take our Second Life avatar and move it over here. I wonder if we can duplicate this. Nope. Alright, fine. We'll just move our avatar over. Alright. So avatar, Second Life skeleton. It's all in black for some reason because of that. So we just go into solid so it's not so terrible. Alright. I then divided the names up. Divided the screen. Pulled this over. Put this over here. And then you're just gonna start naming them bones. So go into pose mode. Both of these. Pose mode. And then you'll see the bone names here. So this is collar left. Collar left. This is what I wanted somebody to script and do for me so that it can just do this automatically, but no luck. And then somebody gave me a thing program that I don't understand. I can't find a manual for it, which sucks. Now I forgot to delete these bones because you don't need it. You only need it going up to the fingertips, not these extra ones. Okay. So in theory, you could take, after doing this, you can import it into Second Life with the bones all like this. So you don't have to do any rigging, you just have your avatar. In theory. I mean, I haven't tried it because I quit, so. I think this is gonna be my last live tonight, or at least for a while. Well, yes, I've done them back to back to back to back to back to back. Middle left. Oh. Nah, I thought it was another one. Oh God, the thumbs are the hand is the worst. Maybe I should stop with this stuff just a little bit longer.